Yeah, I think the plot line, the story of Avatar is an old one, and it's one that I've done many times before. On the other hand, I think that the real difference between, say, Avatar and a film like, say, Dances with Wolves, or, you know, it's a Western set in the future on another planet. But the difference being that at some point, once the conflict has begun, when the natives are being attacked, they fight back, but they have one other ally, and that's the planet itself. And all of its inhabitants began to fight back. Now, if we could have had the buffalo, the deer, the elk, and our mountain lions helping us, who knows, our present may be different.
Yes, yes.
But other than that, it's a story I think that's worth repeating. The Only Good Indian, as a matter of fact, relates to Avatar in that we shot that at the same time as we were shooting Avatar. So, in a way, I was time traveling from, say, 1906 in the last century to sometime in the great future, you know. But The Only Good Indian deals with a difficult time in Native American history. Into, like I say, the last century, wherein the prevalent idea at the time was the education of Native American children was important in that what you had to do first was kill the Indian so the man could be born. To totally take away all that which makes him a particular Indian and replace it with values and mores and the society, the culture of the Americans. Well, we take the idea, we take the concept and sort of the plot line of The Searchers and put together a film that deals with the question of forced assimilation and the effect that it has on those who decide to assimilate. And that would be my character in the whole story. And it has the idea. It has the idea of the vampire in it, you know, wherein the victim of the vampire becomes a vampire as well, you know, feeding on his own. After the premiere of Geronimo in Los Angeles, I watched the film, and it wasn't quite the film I felt like that we had shot. Plus, throughout, well, it had other writers come, and there were changes made to the original script. Afterwards, when I came out into the large foyer, the hallway outside the theaters, I walked out and it was completely empty except for one man standing about 20 yards away from me. He was standing there, arms akimbo like this, and he said, "Studi, why did you let them do that to my film?" John Milius.
John Milius.
Yeah.
And your answer was?
I had no answer. If I could have, I would have run, but you know, he's a big, imposing man. Well, in any case, I had nothing there was nothing, I had no answer for him, you know. So Walter, to my knowledge, was an editor first, before becoming a director. And it shows in the way he works. Because, again, like Michael, he has this great plan. He has this great method of getting to where he's going. But he's not averse to taking chances or suggestions and trying them out if they work. Great. You know, it's a wonderful thing. And it is a collaboration, and he's a collaborator, I think. But basically, he has a plan, and that's to be respected in any director.
Yeah.
I love Michael. He's such a perfectionist. Oh,
Yeah.
my. Oh, that's good for actors. That's good for actors. Sometimes maybe it's not so great for the crew. You know? What I remember most about going to the set the first time of Heat was how much more Michael was comfortable and in his own environment. I think that Last of the Mohicans was shot almost totally outdoors. You know, everything, existing light. Oh no, not totally existing light, but you know, he was somewhat out of his element, in my opinion, because there's so many things you can't control out in the wilderness, and out there's the flowing of water, the sound problems, there's airplanes, and there's, you know, movement of all kinds. Wind does things, and rain does things. And when I went on the set of Heat, I saw a much more relaxed and in control Michael Mann, and with fewer distractions, so much more capable to focus and to perfect just what he sees. Now, the thing about Michael is that he does his homework. He knows the direction he's going in, and he works until he achieves that, and he communicates that to his actors, and it's a great pleasure to work with him, I think.
Yeah.